for uplifting the cause of society. Has that journey been easy as a woman lawyer, and what are your thoughts around that?
Good afternoon, this is panelists and dear friends. Special thank you to Dr. Vaseem and Meena Vaseem for having us here, and Shweta for coordinating this wonderful panel. As Justice Mini Pushkarna said, she's been a first-generation lawyer, so her journey has been difficult to start with. In that context, I would say I was blessed because I was born in a family of lawyers, and I'm the fourth-generation lawyer in my family. Of course, the second woman, because on both sides, my mother was the first woman lawyer in generations. And we used to have, because both my parents were lawyers, we used to have absolutely interesting and entertaining dinner table conversations, and the kind of cases that they did, and the kind of people who came to our house, because they started public interest litigation, and we had people, women coming bruised and beaten because of domestic violence. We had, when the Bhagalpur blinding case took place, we had people who had lost their eyes coming to our house, sometimes to talk to them or give them, or ask for sometimes some money or ration. It was unbelievable, the kind of, our house was an open house for people who could just walk in and say, we have this issue, please help us. So having seen that, I think it was in my DNA of me and my siblings to start our journey with public interest litigation or pro bono cases. And so I think that was very, the grounding which we got was, you must help anyone and everyone, even if you're paid your fees or not, which is very rare these days, because when we start looking at young lawyers who come to us, or who want to join law firms, who want to join individuals, the first thing they ask is, what would our salary be? So I think that's something it is very important, yes. Economic independence and your salary is very important, but at the same time, your thought process should be that we should also join the legal aid panel. We should do some pro bono work along with our other work. The second aspect which I did want to share is that, of course, when you join the profession, it's very difficult to find the right kind of office to work in, the right kind of person, the right kind of field of law that you want to practice in. So it's very, I think personally, if you want to go into litigation, you should go with an open mind and not think about a particular line of specialization. For the first 3 years at least, do everything you can get your hands on, do every kind of litigation work. And it's only after a few years of having tested waters, then think about planning and deciding whether you want to specialize in something or not. And my journey has been wonderful. Every day I'm very excited when I'm going into court. I'm very happy when I get matters. Even if I don't have matters in court, as you mentioned about a senior counsel, even not when I was not a senior counsel, I made it a point to go and sit in some court or the other to hear other counsels arguing, see how the judge reacts to the counsels, read the mind of the judges, because that's very important in your career to know, one, how the judge reacts in the court in the morning after breakfast or post-lunch, and also to learn from other senior counsels and junior counsels how they argue in court. So I think it's very important for the young generation to go to court and sit even if you don't have any work.